yeah, I guess let's kind of like start off. Like, what did you see out of Luke today in that pitching unit, like as a whole?
Yeah, Luke came out and set the tone early. He threw a ton of strikes. He attacked their hitters and made them put the ball in play and made those hitters beat him. And he just did a great job of throwing the ball over the plate, like our pitchers have done, this weekend and most of the season. So we were very happy with how Luke came out, and he's kind of showing that he's that type of guy and that type of arm that we can rely on in game four. And it's pretty nice to have, especially coming from a freshman. And then turn the ball over after Luke his pitch count got to a spot where we thought he was good for the day, and we got the ball turned over to Ryan O'Connell, and he came in and he did his job. He threw strikes and made middle hit the ball hard and find some holes to score that one run, but he settled in and found a way to throw 2 innings and then getting the ball to Bailey. And watching Bailey do what he did, it was good to see. It was nice to see that Bailey. It's been a few weeks since we've seen that Bailey Sutton, and when he's like that, there's not many arms in this league that are that good, especially back into the bullpen.
And then y'all had another lineup change today. You put Ray as the leadoff batter. What kind of led to that decision?
Yeah, we did that in game 2 of yesterday and rolled it into today, and just trying to get a little bit of a spark somewhere. Game 1 against Wigington, obviously a little tough sledding there, and we wanted to try to put a jolt somewhere in that lineup, and putting Ray one, who, he's been a good hitter here for a long time, and then getting Carlin behind him and Jackson Gray in that 3-hole. We felt with those 3 guys, they could kind of set the table. And then it really lengthened our lineup with the way Sims swung the bat this weekend, and having Lambert back and Phipps having quality at bats. So it really made our lineup pretty tough to navigate through. And I thought our guys did a good job overall. Scoring 3 runs is not the highest run total, but I think we put together good at bats all throughout the day and had some opportunities that we just didn't come away with to scratch a couple more runs across.
And then, Meyer made that amazing catch, at third base in I think the 7th inning. How big was that catch, especially since I think they got a base hit and then they got a double. They ended up scoring a run, the game could have been a lot closer there. How big, was that catch by Meyer there?
Yeah, Maddie, that was, I think he was full extension, made that catch in a big spot. And, our defense really came to play. And we've played great defense over the last, 30 innings or whatever it may have been, or 32 innings. And those guys, they're locked in. They've made the routine plays. And now you're starting to see some of these really nice plays being made. And, that's the one that kind of sticks out along with Krittenberger's play to finish the game. The back picks from Phipps to Meyer. I just think those guys, they really locked in defensively, and they have ever since the FIU series. And that's why you win games like this, when neither team is necessarily banging the ball around the ballpark. It's the team who's going to make the most mistakes that's going to lose. And, we happen to make fewer mistakes. They made an error, walked a couple more guys than we did, and we were able to capitalize on that to get us to the 3. And then our pitchers and defense, they did what they're capable of doing, and it's great to see. And that's why we're able to win a game like that.
I got 2 more questions here for you. I kind of wrap them up into one here. Next week you're facing Southern Miss. They lead Conference USA right now in ERA. How do you get your batters to continue their success that they've had the last couple of games here? And then, is there like any update on Coach right now?
Yeah, Coach, he tested negative. It was more precaution and policy and protocol stuff that we had to follow. So we expect him to be back in the next day or however long the whole process takes with it all. But he'll be with us at Southern Miss and the rest of the way. And Southern Miss, obviously a good club, but like we tell our guys, we have to focus on what we can do. And we've seen good pitching all throughout the year, all the way from Cincinnati to Tulane to ever since we gotten into the league this year. You're seeing good arms after good arms, and Middle ran out 4 of them. And we have to continue to just work at bats and try to put as many quality at bats together that are going to allow us to be in positions to succeed. And, we started to get a little bit more of the, I guess, the big hit that kind of eluded us for a while. And Davis Sims, to see him do that and maybe get the monkey off his back some was nice to see. And, at the end of the day, if we throw strikes and we catch the baseball and we're able to come up with one or two timely hits, I think, we can play with anyone. We just have to be able to handle the baseball and do those things competitively.